Hey guys, just a real quick shop update, show you a couple things I was working on tonight. One is the Karambit design, which I think I've mentioned in a video or two in the past. Went ahead and got 5 blanks profiled out, drilled, and jimped. Show you the knife in the hand. At least a couple of these probably get 1/4 inch scales. Might try 1/8 inch on one or two. See what I like better. Maybe give it a more concealable thickness. It's a reverse grip. And I went ahead and just did kind of a short run of jimping there, about 1/2 inch, just so it didn't really encroach upon the palm and the reverse grip and kind of chew the skin up at all. So there's 5 prototypes, all in 1/8 inch thick, 1095, and got the holes drilled like I said. Middle one's going to be a 5/16 Corby rivet. The outer ones will be 1/4 inch, just to give it a little bit of flair there with some different diameters. And as far as the grinds, not really sure if I want to try hollow on these, do flat grinds, or how exactly I'm going to work that out. And then again, if they're going to be partial or full, I might do a swedge on the back. Definitely a few different options there that I can toy with. Maybe I'll do each one of them a little bit differently until I find something I really like. But anyway, those are pretty much ready to rough grind and then heat treat. And then we'll see what kind of shape they take from there. Now I was working on this A2 tool steel knife, and things were actually going quite well with it. Unfortunately, I kind of slipped up there at the last minute and gouged the blade, and the plunge lines and the edges just aren't where I want them anymore. Probably won't notice a whole lot on this video as far as imperfections, but my standards are a little bit higher than that, so any minor to moderate mistake, this I would consider a minor mistake, I'm going to have to do over. So I went ahead and ordered another piece of A2 tool steel, and hopefully I can get a rush put on that when it comes in, get this knife done and shipped out. I do apologize for that if the customer is watching. Don't normally make mistakes like that, especially so close to finishing the blade. But I guess it happens to the best and the worst of us, so it is what it is. Like I said, it's not a huge mistake, maybe to some people. And I could probably thin it out a little bit more and get it looking pretty nice. But like I said, my standards are higher than that. And to do otherwise wouldn't be giving the customer what he wanted or what I want. So not a big deal, just a little bit of a setback. I'll have to reprofile, reheat treat, and rebevel. But we'll just consider that a practice piece. I may thin this one down and get it to where I'm satisfied with it. Maybe offer it for sale separately. I might just keep it for a knife for myself. And then of course we got this big chopper I'd like to do fairly soon. And the perpetual pile of projects that seem to actually be getting bigger before they get smaller. But hopefully as I finish some of these other projects I can spend more time on those. and knock those out. Actually going to be calling it a night here pretty soon. A couple more things to show you guys. I did pick up a set of hardness testing files. A gentleman on knifedogs.com for sale for him was selling some sets for about $60 a piece. Normally you won't find these for under $100, if not even $120. So I definitely couldn't pass that deal up, and it'll give me a little bit better idea as I heat treat my blades, that I'm within the guidelines I'm shooting for. And just as a side note, I did test a few of these on some blades that I had a rough idea of what I wanted, and they're actually falling within the scope between the hardness ranges. Now these are in increments of 5, from 40 to 65. Honestly, the 65 I'll probably never use. The 40, 45 I probably won't. It'll probably be more of these three within the realm of hardnesses I'm looking at. But like I said, I tested a few knives I'd heat treated with a specific hardness in mind, and they actually fell within the scope that I was shooting for, according to these. So that's definitely encouraging. One of the knives I tested was actually this one. Just got done gluing some scales and Corby rivets in place on this knife, which is pretty full of oil. Still need to put the edge on it, profile the handles obviously, but probably sometime tomorrow I'll be showing you guys that completed knife in another update. And just to show you, I was kind of working on this neck knife a little bit more. It's pretty much ready for handles. Not sure what type of scales I want to put on that yet. And then we got the paring knife. It's pretty much ready for scales as well. That being said, this edge is probably a little bit thicker than I originally wanted to make it. I'm not sure if I'll try to thin that down a little bit or not. Probably for both of these knives I'll be doing a 25-degree edge. See how that works. I might make it a little thinner. I'll probably find out tomorrow if I get some time to work on that. But at any rate, it's just a real quick update for you guys. I'm excited to start finishing a few knives, a few other projects here in the shop. Unfortunately, we have some setbacks every now and then, but hopefully our successes far outweigh our failures as knife makers. I know I can honestly say that for myself. It's just that every now and then either we have a little accident, get a little careless, things don't always work out just exactly like we were anticipating. But at the very least, it's something I can learn from, grow from, and improve upon in the future. So I'm not going to let it get me down too bad. I'm just sorry for the customer that it's going to take a little bit longer to finish his knife than I originally estimated for him. But like I said, it'll be a priority when the knife steel does come in, and try to get that knocked out and up to the standards that I expect for every knife that leaves my shop. So that's that. Appreciate the views, guys. Definitely want to welcome the recent subscribers that have joined my channel. Hopefully you find a little bit of what you're looking for here. If nothing else, at least a little bit of entertainment or something to look at. So once again, thanks guys, and stay tuned for the next update.